it's time to light the lights. It's time to listen to Season Quest. Thanks.
Can you walk me through exactly what happened in that dream?
Yeah, I was just a kid, and I was really annoyed about something, and I went up to someone and I took Alma out of their hands, and I threw him away.
Oh.
And then I woke up.
Oh boy. I think it all just clicked for me.
Jesus Christ!
Do you guys want to hear a theory?
Yes, please.
We were an old show, obviously, that has since been canceled, but there's a hospital that has all the puppet toys. Each of us are patients at this hospital playing with one of these toys specifically.
It's not a bad theory.
It's sad. I like it.
Yeah, fucking the kid hid the Almer toy.
That or Alma's kid died.
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, this is all fucked up and I'm deeply upset.
Yeah,
Hooray!
This is all scaring me.
that's good. Glad to hear it.
Anywho, I'm gonna go lie down now.
In real life, or as a puppet?
I'm just... in real life, I'm just gonna curl up in a ball here. I'm sitting on my bed, it'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm so upset. Hey Charlie, you got arrested?
Yeah, you did get arrested. You arrive at the police station.
Lucy really has curled up, like, genuinely curled up. It's very cute.
She's quite upset.
Thanks, I'm just sad.
You arrive at the police station. You see all of the frogs around you. Sort of like, they kind of like are just running around the station. It's a very classic kind of police station where it's like, you know, there's this like sort of foyer with like a bunch of, and then there's an office with like a bunch of people in there, bunch of frogs, and then just a cell. And you get put in the cell, and they hand you a sort of phone, and they're like, you can make one phone call. You can.
Yeah, I know the shtick.
My name's Kermit the Frog. You make one phone call. I've lost my Kermit the Frog voice completely, just by the way, guys, and it's been very devastating that I lost it right around puppets. I genuinely think...
Well, maybe it never existed in the first time. Maybe it was dead all a long time and it was just being kept in a hospital.
I think it's just such an unhinged way to phrase it. It sounds like you've just lost your voice, as in, like, you've been sick.
Well,
yeah, no, I lost my voice. My Kermit voice, specifically.
COVID-19 made it so that my throat can't produce all the voices I used to be able to do, and Kermit the Frog is one of them that I just cannot do anymore. I don't know why. It's just like it's kind of like it's recognizable as Kermit just because it's like, oh, I'm Kermit the Frog, whoa, but I can't do it like I used to.
You know how COVID removes people's taste? Maybe it restored your taste in good voices, and now you can just hear and feel that your voice was never that good, Tom.
No, I don't believe that. At one point, I had a good Kermit voice.
Yeah, no.
I believe that
It's fantasy.
At one point, I could have had a good Kermit. There are other voices that I can't do anymore as well. Like, there was a voice that I planned to do for this that just doesn't sound right anymore. My Alma voice, for some reason, is fine. Because that's quite high at the throat, whereas I guess the Kermit voice sits like...
Hey, so Charlie got arrested?
Yeah, sorry.
I take the phone and I call Mr. Greyscale because I need bail money.
Mr. Greyscale,
yeah, that makes sense.
Your phone rings in your pocket.
Ooh. Sorry, Mo. Hold that thought and hold that finger. I've got to take this. Go for Greyscale.
Hey, it's me. It's Caesar. Look, I don't... Basically,
yes.
Long story short, I got arrested.
You got arrested?
Don't yell it out because now...
What the fuck?
Look, I was set up. I got angry. I made a scene. I got arrested.
Oh, okay. So, I assume you need me to come down and pay the bail so you can get back out and come investigating with us.
Yeah, if that's alright with you.
Yeah, well, did you get the job? Caesar? Hello?
No, I got on a show.
Oh, well, congratulations. Caesar got on a show, Poppy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Good for you.
See, Mo, good things can still happen to those who try.
I'm so proud of you.
Speaking of Tom, Does the fact that I was just, however briefly, on a show change my awareness about anything, or because it's sort of like an in-universe show, it doesn't really count as much?
Yeah, your perception, you feel pretty much the same. You're angry, which is kind of like blanketing all other emotions. You're still feeling that like sort of boiling rage.
Yeah.
But it's not like made you forget that Alma exists or anything like that.
Right. Okay. Sweet. Yeah.
The idea of a puppet punk that, like, for some reason exists within a puppet multiverse where, you know, one episode they're pranking Big Bird and then they're pranking one of the puppets from, like, Yoda. You know, like, they're just pranking puppets from across the multiverse is so stupid.
Yeah, I pitched the show to the Henson Company and they said that they didn't want to do it.
I'm all about it.
They said
Well,
that sounds stupid
should.
as fuck.
They said our puppets aren't real, Tom.
It would be weird to prank them.
That's so sad.
Yeah. So yeah, I need bail. You know where the jailhouse is.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll get Monitor Lizard to drive us there immediately.
Yeah, I think the golf cart got impounded too.
Oh, great. Well, we'll get that back too, I suppose. Otherwise, the
My
studio
golf
will
cart.
be on our puppet behinds. We'll see you soon. And I hang up on him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And-
I hand the phone back.
And the frog takes it and says, we'll get to your whole shebang-a-lang interview and stuff later on, okay?
Yeah, you guys are real busy. I can see.
Okay, well, you don't have to be rude. We're working out a murder
You don't
right
have to
now,
arrest
okay?
me.
So,
Disappearance.
well, we think murder. So,
Good boy.
and he walks away. You see, sitting in the corner of your cell, another puppet who looks like kind of like Animal, where it's like very mangy and stuff like that,
Yeah.
with a chain around his neck. He goes,
Here we go.
"What are you in for?"
No, I wanted to say it. Damn it.
No, you.
Reckless driving and resisting arrest. What about you?
It's just I live here.
What?
This is my home.
In the cell?
Yeah, it's because you know how like I'm the prisoner, you know, to make sure I haven't committed a crime.
What's your name?
Prisoner Pete.
Jesus Christ.
Prisoner Pete.
Prisoner Pete. Prisoner Pete. You're in the cell at all times?
Yeah, because that's the thing, you know.
You never thought about trying to get out?
I've always been here, so no.
Yeah, that's my point.
You ever heard of that guy with the cave with the shadows?
The guy with the cape?
The cave with the shadows,
Sure.
how you always see, and then when they leave the cave, they're like, wow, what the fuck? That was crazy.
Oh, I thought
the guy with the cape with Thanos.
That's what I heard at first, and then you repeated yourself, and I thought you said the guy with the cave potatoes.
The guy in the cave with the shadows.
Yeah.
If you don't know anything except for it, it's not too bad, you know?
It's that clay guy, Play-Doh.
Yeah, Plato's Cave. That's the name of the thing.
I think the point of that, the point of that tale is that you should try to get out of the cave because there's so much more.
I didn't read the end of it.
I only skimmed it.
Y'all get many books in here, you know? I feel like what you're not understanding is, like, if I've always been here, why would I ever want to
Not
leave?
really a book, more of a thought experiment.
If
Sorry?
I've never left here, if I've always been here, then why would I want to leave? This is ideal. I get fed, I get somewhere to sleep. Some people ain't so lucky.
The ground?
There's a bed, there's a cot, 2 bunk beds.
There's one cot, and I sleep there now.
All right, man. Listen, I just think if you're gonna, have you ever left this town? Same sort of difference, right?
I thought I did, but I don't think I have anymore.
You've always been in the cave.
Yeah.
It's getting philosophical up in here.
Polosical, yeah.
Yeah. Polarical.
Pololical Pete.
Soliloquy.
Iambic pentameter.
Hey, you want to play tic-tac-toe?
Yeah, of course I do.
Cool thing. All right. and you guys play tic-tac-toe. We'll do a roll to see if you win. Just roll your
Sweet.
d20.
Can I use grit?
You can use grit. Yeah, use your grit dice here. He's gonna use brains, which I'll say is a d10. He got a 7.
I rolled a 3.
Is your dice weighted but
I'm
badly?
not rolling well today.
Your dice is weighted to 3s. He beats you in tic-tac-toe pretty handedly.
Wow, you got some good strats to that. You got to teach me that.
It's a solved game, so there's always a winning strategy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So,
Probably.
resistant arrest, huh? Frogs and such, they be...
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the frogs, and I had just gone through something fucking awful, kind of for the second time actually.
Really? What happened?
I have this dream, and I start sort of like around the tic-tac-toe that was sort of scratched into the dirt, absent-mindedly like start like painting out just with my finger in the dirt though, like landscapes and shit.
Yeah.
Like I had this dream to start my own show, a sort of exploration of art and how it can be for everyone. And I wanted to call it the gallery. The first time I tried it, it didn't go through. It was a really bad day. It was on the 15th of March, if I remember correctly.
You're a fucking idiot.
I was backstabbed by someone close to me.
Did you know that Poppy Mâché had done that, Charlie?
No, but I know that someone did it.
Oh, yeah. He goes, who backstabbed you?
I pitched the show, and somebody sent in a letter, basically saying that I couldn't run a show all by myself. I need to be managed. That it won't come off the ground, and no one would really know that about me except like some of the closest people that I work with. So that show got rejected because of that letter.
Sorry, can I just clarify something?
Yeah.
Does that mean it's true?
I think at this point...
Only the people who are closest to you know that you're fucking useless.
Well, because Caesar puts on his air of confidence and cool under pressure and all that, but it's probably true. He probably does need to be managed, and he probably recognizes that.
Cool. Sorry, that's just really funny.
So recently, the show I was on got canned, and I thought I got an offer again to pick this show up, and it just turned out it wasn't the case. So I sort of relived the worst day of my life today.
Well, shit, man. That's, whoever did that to you, they're not your friend. They're selfish, really.
Yeah.
Do you want a hug?
Yeah.
Give him a hug. He smells really bad. He smells like a puppet that hasn't been washed in decades.
Smell like shit, and we don't even shit.
But, hey, I gotta tell you, that landscape you did, it's beautiful. You turned a board of tic-tac-toe into the ocean blue with rolling hills, and... Is that the prison? Is that the prison right there? Sorry,
Yeah,
I got pneumonia because it's so damp in this prison.
Yeah, and dusty. Look, I made the lines of the tic-tac-toe, the sort of prison building.
That's awesome, man.
Yep.
You know, I had dreams once.
You did?
When I was first, when they first started filming the Frogs show. When they first started filming the Frogs show,
Tad police.
When they first started filming Tad Police,
Tad boys.
I'm always in the background, because anytime they bring someone in, I'm there to be like, hey, I'm the prisoner guy.
Yeah,
I used to really
want
want
to get in.
Yeah, I used to really want. To be honest, I used to really want to be one of the detectives, and I dreamed about it a lot. But sometimes
You reckon you'd be a good detective?
no. But well, I don't know. I think I'm pretty good at reading people. I mean, I can tell that you're a nice guy. You've just been done wrong by the world around you and put you here.
Yeah. Incarcerated.
Incarcerated.
Did they take my stuff off me?
No, they just threw you in prison.
Cool. I take out my notebook and I make a quick copy of my notes and rip out that page And I'm like, if you want to be a detective, start here.
Trying to make the DM solve the puzzle for you.
No, I'm just giving him a little thing to think about. I'm not gonna come back to him and be like, so did you solve it?
Yeah.
But I want him to.
Thank you. I'm excited to read this. I mean, wow, disappearance case, huh?
Yeah. And Tom, what you can do is what they did to what's his name, Demon Darkblood from Invincible. They just do him so dirty because he solves the case after every other character does.
In the comics, he actually solves it before anyone else can figure it out. No, in the comics,
Damien Darkblood, that's his name. No,
in the comics, it's the way that you said it in the comics. In
yeah.
the show, it's the other way around. That's right.
Yeah.
He goes, "Thank you. I'll try to figure it out. Rather, because I'm a scary prisoner. That's what I'm supposed to do. But you're just a real nice guy. I can't help but be kind to you too.
That's good. We gotta look out for each other as prisoners.
Yeah, for sure, buddy, for sure." And he slaps you on the shoulder. Mr. Greyscale and Poppy Mâché, are you bringing Mohawk Mo with you to the police station, or is it just you two?
I think that would be up to Mohawk Mo, really.
Yeah, would you want to come with us, or are you okay here?
Go on, flip that mental coin.
I'll go
You're
odds,
being punked.
I'll go odds or evens. I'll go odds or evens.
It would be odd for him to stay home.
Yeah, he stays home. He goes, I think I just want to stay home, guys. I'm not sure I want to go out and do crazy things like that. In that scary world.
That's okay,
I'm scared of the world around me.
Shut the fuck up. You've got our phone numbers, so you can call us if you need us.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I think I might have another egg dinner at my place this evening, so if you'd like to come around for an egg dinner, feel free.
Okay. I think I will. Truth be
That
told.
would be my exact response to an invite to an egg dinner.
No, you'd be so keen immediately, dude.
Yeah, true, actually.
You met you? Love eggs.
Let's talk to each other again soon, okay? You guys drive to the police station. Dr. Butler, who was just waiting outside while you were talking to Mohawk Mo.
Ah yes, Sir Mr. Dr. Butler, the monitor lizard.
How was the meeting, sir?
Well, it wasn't exactly what we anticipated. It was a lot creepier and spookier than we thought it would be. But I think we've figured out that other people are catching on to what's going on around these parts. Poppy and I, of course, tried to calm the gentleman and keep the situation among ourselves, but I am a bit spooked.
I'd rather say that's understandable, sir.
Poppy, you all right?
Poppy's muted due to the shower being
Yeah.
As you can see, Poppy's not all right. She's
rather
still
She's
a bit
all shaken
shaken
up.
So,
All shaken up.
Monitor, if you could just get us to the prison as quickly as possible, we'll pay for Caesar to get out of prison so that he doesn't have to form some sort of puppet prison break, and hopefully we'll get things back on track and be home in time for a beautiful egg dinner.
Understood, sir. He pulls you up to the police station. Sorry, 1 second.
No, you're all good.
1 second.
There it is, the old puppet police station. Loved by many and feared by none. Those frog cops run it like they run. Poppy, are you listening? They run it like...
You get...
Oh, we're here. We should probably hop out.
You get to the police station, you walk in, and you see two of the frogs look at you. One of the frog at the reception stand looks at you with a bit of surprise on his face. He goes, "Oh, hello. You, are you here to turn yourselves in?"
No. We've come here to pay bail for our friend Caesar Canvas to get out of the slammer.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
And he takes a moment, and Mr. Greyscale notices how grey and dull and beige, boring all of the walls are, and he his heart films with warmth that he's not used to, being a cold-blooded creature. And he feels safe and secure. He's like, oh, this is what I need. I need to get rid of all the antique furnishings around my house, make it dull and grey, and then maybe finally I'll be happy. There's too much excitement.
Well, I guess, 2 frog cops come up behind you and click, handcuffs on. You're under arrest for the,
Shit.
murder of Elmer, the puppet. Under suspicion.
No, under suspicion.
And
Well, I didn't do it.
they bring you both to the cell with Caesar.
Oh, hey guys. Good for you to come so quickly. So we out of here?
He opens up the cell and throws the 2 of them in, slams it shut.
Why?
We'll be with you shortly.
But
And they walk away.
Poppy, can you believe that what's going on here?
do we have handcuffs on us, or are we just in the cell?
Yeah, you have handcuffs on you. Oh, I guess now you'd probably just be in the cell, because they probably don't handcuff you while you're in the cell.
No.
They handcuffed you
Just a
initially,
cell with like.
and then took the handcuffs off to throw you in the cell.
Took you 20 feet. So, what are you in for?
Suspicion of killing Elmer.
Oh, shit. Well, that's no good.
Sorry, Caesar, you just took my line. The 2 of you, like, turned to see this, like, disgusting guy sitting by Caesar.
Hey, guys, this is Prisoner Pete. He's usually the guy that says, what are you in for? But I just wanted to try it out because I never got to. Sorry, Pete. I know you don't get to do it a lot recently. What with Tad Boys getting canceled or whatever.
Sorry, what were you arrested for?
He wasn't arrested. He just lives here.
I'm talking
I
to
live
you,
here.
Caesar.
Oh. Well, I sort of made a bit of a scene at McDonald's. I
Only
wasn't
you
arrested
would.
for that, but then I did speed and reckless driving, and then I sort of ran from the cops. I wasn't having the best time.
What? But you were recording for your new show. It was going. You got a new show, right? Not recording, but you got a green lit.
What I meant on the phone when I said that was I was on a show. I was
Well,
on
congratulations.
Puppet Punked.
What was the prank?
They offered me the gallery as a show, as a prank.
Oh, no, that's fucked up.
And not even a funny prank.
No, I'm still calming down from it.
I'm sorry, Caesar.
That's all good. It's good to have friends who understand.
Anyway, so we're at a prison with bars, right?
Yeah.
I slipped through the bars. Paper thin.
Oh, yeah.
Tom's pulled a face.
Forget about that. Yeah, you can do that.
Wait, did you really forget about that?
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
did.
oh, at least we know what our...
Suddenly it's a glass prison.
No. Yeah, you can just leave, I guess.
I'll go get the keys and I'll be back.
Yeah, I don't think you even need to spend an adversity token here, because it's pretty thick bar, like pretty wide space between the bars. You just have to slip through.
I don't need to be paper thin, I need to be book thin.
Yeah. I'm going to say here, you're going to be using...
Poppy turns sideways, so, like, the paper's wider on, like, goes through his...
What's your plan for getting the keys, Poppy?
Go make some sort of distraction, maybe knock over a plant in the main area and then go behind the desk and get keys.
So you're going to be doing some sneaky, stealthy stuff?
Yeah, I will be.
When I see Poppy slip out, I turn to Prisoner Pete and I'm like, hey, do you want to leave the cave? See some sunlight?
Sure. I guess I'll try it out.
Yeah, you try that out.
Isn't this illegal, though?
Yeah, but, like, what are laws in a fake world?
Fake world?
Sorry, that's gonna be a lot. Don't worry. After we step out of this cave, there's a further cave to step out of.
And then there's another cave after that where you realize the eldritch horrors that are around you. All right, Poppy, I'm going to say...
Oh, can I just check? Sorry, Tom.
Yep.
What was the bed situation within the cell? Is it a singular bed that prisoner usually sleeps in, but now Caesar has it? Or is it a bunk bed?
It's a bunk bed.
What's the dealio?
It's a bunk bed. It's 2 cots.
Cool. Mr. Greyscale would love to just plop himself down on the bottom bunk and just kind of appreciate the greyness of the room and feel safe and secure. Unsure why Poppy would choose now to leave.
I'm going to say an 8, Lucy, is what you're trying to hit here for this stealthy chickie.
For flight?
For grit, flight could probably apply. I guess if you're
Trying to sneak around.
Yeah, flight could work because that's kind of like evading your problems.
I'm skilled at flight.
Cool.
I pass.
By default?
Yep.
Cool. You...
I love breaking out of prison with you, Tom. It's great.
Yeah, just go ahead, explain to me what you're doing and how you're doing it, and I'll walk you through it.
I kind of duck under the front desk and sneak past and go kind of to the other side of the room and knock over one of the parts just as loudly as I can.
And all of the guards look over like, what was that? And they all walk towards the source of the sound to investigate it. Must have been the wind. Must have been the wind.
The second they've like stepped past me, I go and I jump over the desk and I just look for a big key.
Yeah, and you find a big ring.
True, there would be just one key.
A big ring of those like classic prison keys, like you would see in like a fucking pirate movie. You grab those.
And I just take him back to the cell.
Yeah. You unlock the cell, you open it up, everyone's just chilling.
You guys ready to go?
Yeah, come on, Pete.
Prisoner Pete goes, I'm still chained to the thing, so you'll have to unlock that too. Is that one of the keys do that?
Oh, yeah, do you got chain keys?
I chuck them over to Caesar.
I rifle through them and see if any of these keys fit.
Yeah, you test all the keys, and eventually one clicks open his collar, and he goes, "Whew, you never notice how constricting it is until it's off, you know?" And he stands up and stretches, and when he stretches, you hear felt crack. What?
It's like it's been old and folded this whole time.
Yeah, it's like it releases. He sort of fluffs up a bit when he does it.
Bit of dust sprays out.
Yeah.
Little knots tearing.
Yeah.
He's 8 feet tall.
He's absurdly tall. Like when he moves his legs, you hear every noise is just a.
Right, Tom failed to mention he's Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street.
And you guys walk out of the cell. How are you leaving the prison without being caught? How are you leaving the police station without being caught, rather? Just out the front door, or you're going to find another way?
There's only two frogs on duty, like there, right, that we've seen?
No, there were quite a few frogs on duty. There was one at the front desk, and then there were probably around 5 in the office area, which stands between the prison and the so it stands between the jail cells and the exit out, the front exit.
Yeah.
I'm going to use one of my adversity tokens to use my intuitive feature and get a sort of lay of the guards, where all their attentions are, and sort of looking for the best route around this, if possible.
Sweet. So what you see is so where Poppy grabbed the keys, that was just the hallway of the jail. The guard who sort of is standing in that area, he's still investigating this pot plant that was knocked over. Around the corner, you can see, or through a little doorway, you can see this like office area with like a bunch of cops. They also have a couple interrogation rooms. One of them is talking directly into the camera, being like, "So we apprehended the criminals, who luckily they came through the front door in order for us to be able to arrest them, which is very convenient. Always appreciate that." So there's a couple of them talking into the camera, and then the remaining 3 are sort of just working at their desks. They're not staring directly at the door, but they would notice if you left through the door, like normally, right? You'd have to sneak a little bit.
Can I also ask you to check on what cool under pressure does? That's one of the strengths I have. I forget what it does, and I don't want to open up the PDF.
Cool under pressure. You may spend 1 adversity token to take half of your dice's value instead of rolling on a snap decision. So here you would be doing snap decisions probably, so you couldn't take half. You could, Charlie, if you wanted to spend adversity token there. Snap decisions are the ones where it's like you're in a situation where you can't take a really long time to do something. At the moment, you guys are under a bit of time pressure where the moment someone comes in to check on you guys, the jig is up. And also that dude is going to finish investigating the pot plant and then go, "Huh? Guards, get them!" And then they'll all come in with their swords and hit you.
Is there a window we can go through?
Not in the jail. There is one in the office area. There's like a few windows.
But that's where everyone is, so never mind.
Now, I do have a slight plan, but it might be a bit dangerous.
Go on.
I like this place. Now, I would not mind spending a night in here. I think of it like a charity almost. Like I give up my luxurious, wealthy home and stay here for a night in the dark gray cell, and in return, I distract these cops by just going at them as hard and as fast as I can and create a big distraction, allowing all of you to slip out that front door and not look back. Monitors outside, he can drive you home. We can post my bail anytime I've got the money.
But I don't think we're in a situation where we can just bail you out, because these are murder charges, right? I think if you do that, you're in here. But what if I say we amend the plan, we do spend a little time in here, we wait until night. There's no way that these frogs are competent enough to have a good night guard, and then we just leave then.
That makes sense. And I suppose we just have to make sure we hide the keys so the cops don't know that we have them. They'll assume they lost them. They're morons.
I mean, we could just put the keys back and leave the cell unlocked. Even if they lock it again, Poppy just slips out at night and grabs them back. We just wait it out. Leave the cell unlocked, leave the chains sort of on Prisoner Pete, but not locked up. Wait for a few hours, they all go to sleep. Fucking bippity boppity boo. Frogs are in the stew.
Honestly, yeah, what's another night to me? That's what I'm thinking. I've been a prisoner my whole life. If I'm a prisoner for one more day, it's like, fuck it.
Pete, what is the night guard situation like around here?
True. Oh, so what you see is what you get. Pretty much nothing. They got I think a couple guys posted up just for the night shift, but they can pretty easily. I mean, they gotta go if there's any crimes at night, which there are. There's no crimes, but if anything goes on at night, they gotta go check it out. So usually it's just empty.
There will be a crime at night. They didn't take that shit off us. We just call the cops at night.
Yeah.
You guys got your phone.
This is all fucking genius.
Either, I don't know if Tom is going to amend this where our phone was taken off us when we were arrested. Otherwise, Poppy and I both deserve a phone call anyway. Mohawk Mo, we could convince him to go punk rock one more night and go, commit a crime. I've got Monitor outside. We could convince him to go do a drive-by. Just do it. We've got people we can convince to do crimes. Dee Dee the Dodo.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, they have not taken your phones away from you.
Amazing.
So you should be fully capable of that. That's a really funny plan. I like that a lot.
And we just planned it just standing outside of the cell while the cops are just mulling about.
Yeah, as you guys are just standing outside the cell, the fucking frog that was investigating the broken pot plant goes, must have been the wind, and you hear him open the door.
All right, back in.
And you
We dart back into the cell.
Shut the door.
What is going on?
You all right, Troy?
No, he's not. I'm gonna start with Charlie on this one.
Okay.
Sorry, the windows and everything were shaking for some reason. I was wondering if it was an earthquake, and then Tom looked up at the exact same time, but I don't think it was.
I looked up because I had some background noise.
Yeah, I didn't think it was an earthquake, so I think we're good.
Yeah, no, it stopped. Ghosts.
A guy a frog walks up to you guys. He's sort of in a bit more of he's in different attire. The rest of the frogs are sort of they just look kind of like Kermit the Frog. This guy's wearing a detective outfit and a hat.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes...
Yeah, lead detective.
He opens up the thing and he goes, "Can we get a Caesar canvas, please, in the investigation room?"
Okay.
And he
Does he notice that the door,
He doesn't notice that he just opened it.
Yeah, okay, cool.
No, he doesn't notice.
Yeah, I walk over. I'm like, I recognize that I have a right to silence, but that would be boring as a podcast. So yeah, I'm ready to talk.
Cool. Okay, appreciate that. What's a podcast?
I don't know why I said that. Let's go.
He brings you into he brings you into one of the investigation rooms. He sits you down. There's him and there's another guy who's not a frog. He's a
Guys, sorry to interrupt. All over the Facebook and everything right now, did everyone just see the giant fireball in the sky that just went over Wellington? I'm not sure what just happened,
Holy
but I think
shit.
that's why
Was
my
there a
window was
meteor?
shaking. Everyone's got photos of the big white trail it left and stuff. Nobody's quite sure what it was.
I I can fly twice as high. Take a look.
Yo,
It's in a book.
the Omnitrix just landed in Wellington.
Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. I haven't seen anything about a fireball in the sky.
It's on Vic Deals all over it.
Looks like a sunny afternoon. Maybe take the ferry into the city.
Oh well, okay. Weird. I'm sure there will be more updates. I just saw 3 posts about it, so we'll see.
That's wild. Why is everything going fucking wrong in Wellington when we record?
I don't know.
Right.
That's crazy though. Maybe it was a spaceship.
That's what I said. I said the Omnitrix landed.
The Omnitrix didn't land in a spaceship, dipshit. It landed in a meteorite thingy. It was just a ball
Well,
that
it
was
was a
holding
fucking meteorite that went over Wellington.
No, it was a spaceship. You weren't listening to me.
I'm sorry, I wasn't.
This guy sits you down. Troy and Lucy, can you please take off your headphones?
Okay.
He directs a very bright lamp at me.
Shh. Listen, let's talk about the
Listening.
story.
All right.
What's your what's your affiliation with
Wait, what does the other guy look like? Did you
he
say?
just looks like a little guy.
And the frog's talking right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your affiliation with the disappeared the victim?
I was a coworker of the disappeared individual. Heretofore known as Elmer.
Elmer, indeed. Yeah. Just checking. Do you want some food or donuts or anything?
I'll have a glass of root beer.
The other puppet begins to shake rapidly. Oh, fuck yourself! You don't get a fucking root beer. What the fuck are you talking about? And he grabs your hand and slams it on the ground, on the table, and then the other guy, the frog, goes, Monty, please. I'm so sorry for my coworker,
Fucking
Manic
hell.
Monty. He's manic.
Monty's unreasonable. I just want to talk to you.
Yeah, no, for sure. I just want to talk to you too, buddy. So, here's what we're gonna do, okay? We have pretty high suspicion of you and your friends that you made Elmer disappear.
What's your evidence?
Well, he flips open a book. You worked with Elmer, okay? You don't have a new show, okay? So, you were trying to get your craftography thing going. And, we've seen you snooping around some places nearby, where Elmer frequented, which is pretty suspicious to us. As well as that, Produce R told us that you have a pretty rough relationship with the deceased. You would often argue about screen time. So,
Well, no, that
all of these
was more of...
lead us to suspect that. But listen, buddy, hey, I'm on your side. I believe that you might not have done it. I fucking don't.
Mike.
Monty, please.
No, I didn't do it.
Yeah, okay. But
And I need you to understand. I need you to help me fucking prove that.
yeah, and I'll help you prove it for sure. And I think the way that you can help us prove it is maybe if you could tell us about where your friends were.
Well, we were all on set at the time. Elmer went to go pick us up some food, and he never came back. Producer saw us there the whole time.
Is there any point where you couldn't lost track of one of your cast members? Listen, I'm just trying to make this easy. I mean, if you can tell us what we're after,
yeah,
then
no,
you can just walk, and there's no problem.
You're too friendly. Let me talk to Monty.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Look, you fucking asshole. I didn't do it. I didn't lose track of anyone. I saw them there the whole time, okay?
You put yourself in my shoes, okay? I'm looking at a bunch of 3 suspects, 3 people who can only vouch for each other. What does that say to you? That says to you...
I put myself in your shoes. I see that fucking the producer, the makeup artist, all of them saw where I was, and these shoes are too small.
Well, you tell the people that saw you work on it, saw you at work. They didn't tell us that. They told us they had no idea where you were. So what's up with that, huh? What's the situation with that one, you fucking...
Well, then that's mighty suspicious, because maybe then I didn't see them either. Who's to say, look, they're fucking co-workers of this guy too. They might have had some rocky roads with him. A little ice cream trip, I don't know. They're much as a suspect as I am.
All right, Monty, let me come back here. Hey,
Yeah, I want to talk to you now.
Caesar, I'm just trying to be your friend here, okay? I'm helping you out.
What's your name?
It's Dermot. It's
No.
Dermot Mulrooney.
You know, Dermot, you're the first frog I respect.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, Caesar. And that's why I'm just looking to help you here. You know, if we can get you to walk,
Yeah.
We'll get you to walk. So, one of your friends, do you think they could have done it? Did you think they had a particular vendetta towards,
Look, I've never seen a violent streak in either of my friends, except the one time that we broke into Elmer's old house and Mr. Greyscale kind of went crazy on lobstery coconut.
Yeah, interesting. It's just the reason why... Hold on. I'll get back to that. The reason why we thought you might, one of your friends might have had a little bit of a selfish streak towards the show was, well, your friend Poppy Mâché. You were aware of her?
Am I aware of my friend? Yes.
Yeah. And you're aware of this letter here? And he hands you a letter which says that you wouldn't be good at doing the show.
It's signed by...
It's signed anonymous, but he hands you another letter with the exact same handwriting. Just something to think about. Send him out, Monty. I think we've got enough of him today. And he sends you back to... Monty walks you back to the cell looking fucking rabid.
Ah, you fucking...
Yeah, fuck you too much, you fucking asshole.
He puts you in. He goes,
All right.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
you see a little guy, who's not a frog. He's just a little guy.
Human?
He's a puppet.
Okay.
Human-esque.
Just a little guy though?
Yeah,
Humanoid.
just a little guy. Humanoid. He doesn't look like a frog. He goes,
Hey, Poppy Mâché, you're up next. Please come with me to the interrogation room.
Okay.
Come on.
And
you
I get up and I
fucking,
follow him.
You fucking piece of shit.
Don't talk to me like that.
I'll talk to you however you want, you dirty prisoner.
and he brings
Use it however I want.
he brings,
And I don't want this.
he brings you into an interrogation room with that with the frog sitting there. Troy and Charlie, once again, please take off your headphones. I'm sorry, Troy.
Bye.
Hello. Poppy Mâché, is it?
Yes.
We're just gonna do a couple simple questions. Now, I want you to know that while you were arrested very quickly, and it might have been rather scary, you know, we're just checking suspects, you know? It's not, no one's getting arrested just yet, okay?
You arrested me.
No one's going to prison, I mean. You're in jail. Different thing altogether. We're just
I'm
crossing
not
off...
being charged yet, I think you mean.
Yeah, we're just dotting our I's and crossing our T's, okay? Now, Miss Mâché, how'd you know the victim?
We work together.
On your show, Craftostrophe, it was?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Now, Caesar told us that, you had been, going around town with the intent of, finding Elmer. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me more details
Can
about...
I just clarify something? Who is this?
Oh, that's Manic Monty?
I'm
he
fucking
doing
Manic
here?
Monty, motherfucker.
And why are you here?
Fuck you! Slaps you on the face. Monty, please
oh my
contact.
God.
Monty, please.
Can he not be here?
Are
you a police officer?
Yeah, he works here. He's my junior detective. Listen, just talk to me right now. Monty, we can leave him aside for a second, okay?
Fine.
You've been working around town finding Elmer?
Trying to. We haven't found him yet.
Interesting. Where were you when he disappeared?
I was on set.
And is there any point where you saw your crew disappear? Because at the moment, the only people that can put the three of you together is Caesar Canvas and Mr. Greyscale. So, do you think you might have lost track of either of them?
The crew were there.
The crew has said that they didn't spot you. So that's why we're just checking things out, okay?
I mean, we were out of the way. We were in the cast chairs, but no, we didn't leave.
Yeah. And you're positive you didn't find anything that separates you, or there wasn't a point where Mr. Greyscale got up to go to the bathroom and something could have happened, or...
No.
Interesting. Yeah. Well...
What did Caesar say?
Oh, Caesar was just telling us about how he couldn't be too sure, you know. He did see there was a lot going on. It was a pretty stressful day for him, he said. So, you know. I mean, fact is, he could have wandered off or something. We really don't know.
He didn't.
Yeah. I'm just trying to help you out here. Trying to get you walking out of here. So, you know, if you could give me anything that's helpful here, that'd be great.
I have a feeling you're not trying to help us.
All right. Well, anything else you're looking to sort of talk about?
No. What have you found, actually?
That's not. We're not at liberty to share that at the moment.
Why not? And why are you all convinced he's dead?
Well, people don't just go missing. They usually turn up.
People don't just die.
Yeah, they do. People get heart attacks. Not in the puppet world. Yeah, I suppose that could be right, but you really gotta, again, dot those I's, cross those T's. Yeah, okay.
I think we're done.
Yeah. All right.
I stand up.
And, he walks with you, leaving Manic Monty behind. He goes, just 1 second before we let you go. Are you aware that, with Mr. Greyscale, he had a pretty big, paycheck for that, show, you know? How much did you get paid?
I was aware he was getting paid more than me. Have you seen his house?
Yeah, I guess it's just a wonder of, hiring for talent, I guess. Hey, good to talk to you.
Why are you trying to turn us against each other?
He walks you
You
towards...
don't have anything, do you?
He walks you towards the prison. To the jail cell, rather. He opens it up and he puts you in.
Hello.
Hello. Finally, we'd just like to speak to Mr. Greyscale, please.
Alrighty then, I suppose it's my turn. I follow the little person to the interrogation room. Yes, sorry.
It's not a little person this time, it's actually a frog in a detective costume. He sits you
good.
down, he goes, "Hey there, Mr. Greyscale, right? Puppet Noir Murders.
Correct, yes. Puppet Noir Murders was my show, yes.
So I suppose, with your connection to the old policey forcey, you want to try and sort of keep things going good, you want to help us out, right? You can relate to how difficult it is."
Yes, of course. Solving crimes and covering cases, yes, it can be quite difficult, but you have to understand that this murder had nothing to, or disappearance had nothing to do with myself or my friends.
Oh, I believe that it had nothing to do with you. It's just, your friends, we can't be sure on. And that's why we have to talk to you, They said, they actually
Yes,
said
of
to us
course.
that they'd lost track of you at one point. Do you know where you might have gone? Midway through that studio session? It's what Poppy said to me. Just...
On the day that Alma disappeared.
Yeah, just before he disappeared, Poppy said there was some reason why you left. Do you have any idea what that might have been? Did that happen, or was it sort of a... I mean, what's going on here?
Hey Tom, did that happen? Like, is
No,
that just something that
you didn't
did
leave.
we talk about me leaving? Cool. Just double checking that it wasn't something I was about to go back on. My character is in the fewest segments on Craftastrophe, the show we were recording with Elmer, of course. So, everyone else, of course, had their dedicated segment, but I came and went from segments as I pleased, but if I wasn't on set, then I would usually be found in my green room enjoying it. Just a nice plain cup of tea or an egg or two.
Oh, I can appreciate that. You want us to get you a cup of tea?
Yeah, that would be lovely. Thank you.
Sure thing. Monty, do you want to go grab that cup of tea? Monty goes,
Fuck you, I'll get a fucking cup of tea, you prick.
he jogs out of the room.
I love Monty. Great.
I appreciate the fact that you're being so cooperative with us. I mean, it's great to really talk to someone who understands what's going on.
Well, you know what they say, if you've got nothing to hide, you've got no reason to fear.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't have anything to hide.
Tell me, do you have any other great details that you want to share with me about the case?
Do I? You see, we've been trying to look into it a little ourselves, and nothing really adds up. We can't figure out everything ourselves. It's all a bit of a mystery. Maybe you should let us know what you've already discovered, and I can tell you what I've got using my big brain from Puppet Noir Murders, maybe.
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir. But I do have something I want to say. One of our team noticed that, your friend Caesar, he's separated
Yes.
from your crew a lot. Yeah? And we think that maybe might be something to do with the disappearance. When he leaves your view, maybe he's going to get Elmer, and he's only pretending to be on this case to help drive you away from the real clues. I don't know. Maybe if you have any details about that, that'd be great for you to share.
No, that's ridiculous. Look, I've known Caesar a very long time. You see, when I first came onto Craftastrophe, he was the first puppet I ever had a scene with. I had these beautiful beige pictures that I had brought with me to show the cast that they were brilliant art pieces, gray splotches and whatnots, you know.
But there's
In the sketch we did, he painted over them, and I was very upset with him. But I can understand it was all an act and part of the show, and he's never betrayed me or
an act, you
been
see.
cruel.
It's interesting, because what he said to us was that he really doesn't like the fact that you're so gray all the time. He wishes you had a bit more color. Weird thing, I guess. Listen,
He said that, did he?
yeah, here's your tea, I guess. Do you want to have a sip of that?
Oh, well, thank you.
Listen,
Earl Grey,
Mr. Greyscale, you're famous around these parts. We don't want you to have too much of your time wasted, so if you could tell us, if you could lead us in the right direction to which of your castmates we might want to be looking into, we can just let you go, really. But I'll let you think on it, you know? Let me take you back
One
to
of
your
my
cell.
castmates.
Yeah.
You believe it's one of... Oh, all right.
Listen, you're the
Thank
three
you.
that we can't place, alright? Thank you very much. He pats your back and walks you towards the cell.
Do I take my tea with me?
You take your tea with you.
Thank you.
And he gives you a little biscuit as well.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, great.
You see Dermot walking Mr. Greyscale back to the cell. He's holding a tea and a biscuit. Cup of Earl Grey tea. He goes, "Thanks for your assistance, Mr. Greyscale. Really appreciate it. Alright, you guys, we're going to leave you for the night. See you in the morning." And he walks away.
Yeah,
Dermot?
definitely.
Have a
We'll see you
pleasant
in the
evening.
morning.
Thank you for your help. This is wonderful. Thank you.
No worries, Mr. Greyscale. Hey, hope to see you tomorrow.
Of course, of course.
He does a puppety wink. Even though puppets can't blink.
Weird.
What did you guys talk about?
Well, he just had a lot to say about... Well, he had suspicions that the three of us, or one of the three of us, committed the crime.
Yeah, he said that to me too.
Sam.
But don't you worry, I'm pretty sure I've thrown him off our scents. As
What
in,
did you say?
sorry, throwing him off our scents made it sound like we're guilty. I'm not implying that whatsoever.
Prisoner Pete goes, "You murder someone? You commit murder and then..."
Oh, sorry, no, Freudian slip.
That means you meant it.
Oh shit.
You didn't really.
Freudian slip. No.
I didn't mean to kill him.
I'm pretty sure I put his mind at ease that the three of us should not be suspects in this case.
What, did you slip him money or something? What did you do?
I should have slipped him some money. I didn't even think of that. No, I think I just, I've got people know me from Puppet Noir and Craftastrophe, and I think he respects me, and he understands that when I say that you two can be trusted and I can be trusted, I think he's going to take that at face value.
How did you deal with Marvin the Maniac or whatever his name was?
The lovely gentleman who went and got me a cup of tea? Well, no, he went and got me a cup of tea.
What, the little guy?
Yeah, he went and got me a cup of tea.
He hit me.
He what?
He hit me.
He what? No. No, he just went and got me a lovely cup of tea. It was a very
Oh my
pleasant
God, he's a
conversation.
sexist.
Must have been a fan.
No, he was like really... Actually, yeah, he slammed my hand onto the desk, too.
He slapped me in the face.
Jesus Christ. So it's not sexist, I think it's classist.
Oh,
That makes more sense.
that's so good.
Of course the cops fucking protect the rich.
Yeah, they were really weird about that with me as well. They were like, "Do you know Greyscale gets paid way more than you?"
But-
And it's like, yeah, have you seen his mansion, dude? I'm not fucking stupid. Well, not that stupid.
Yeah, they just gave me a... Well, anyway.
What did they give you?
They gave me a letter. Don't worry about it. Doesn't
Was it-
concern you.
The letter Q?
We're still breaking out, though, tonight, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, if you are.
Yeah. He seemed like cheeky with you, like, "Oh, I might see you tomorrow, I might not," or something, whatever he said. You didn't tell him that we were planning to escape, did you?
No, I didn't mention any such thing. No, it was just a pleasant conversation between pals.
Fuck that guy. Sorry if that's your friend, but he was an absolute asshole to me.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. No, they must have worn themselves out on YouTube because he was quite lovely to me.
We loosened the jar and you opened up them pickles.
genuinely, it was a pretty good conversation, guys. I didn't realize you had it so rough. It made me seem real suspicious coming back in, and I'm sorry about that. I was like, oh no, they think I'm a traitor. I've got the smile.
It's like that Key and Peele sketch when the guy comes out with like a slice of pizza and a soda, and he's like, "No, I didn't snitch. I just had a really good talk with him."
Yeah, I'm no snitch. I reckon tonight we break out of this prison.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
let's break out of the fucking
Yeah.
prison.
For some reason, in my mind, I just want to say it's a classic move for us, but we've never done it before.
No, we've never.
It's a classic
never-
move for us. This is the
Yeah.
second time we've broken out of one of Tom's prisons, and also we've broken out of this cell already today. So, you know,
Classic.
it's not off-brand.
So it is a classic us move.
What letter did they give you, Caesar?
Just an old letter, just trying to get information out of me, trying to scare me. It's personal, Poppy.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
We've got phone. We should call people to start causing and committing crimes tonight at the exact time we want to escape.
Yeah, let's start the plan.
Let's do it.
Well, was that not the best episode of Season Quest Puppets there's been yet, or what? I'm Mr. Greyscale, and this has been Season Quest. You can follow us at Season Quest Pod on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Okay, away I go. Bye.